and welcome to the third installment of the Vemoye series. In episode 1, we talked about the origin story. In episode 2, I took you through the journey to the goal. If you missed any of those two, please do check the description bar for links so you can catch up. So in episode 3, I'm going to share the action plan. How exactly are we going to get it done? Well, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Enjoy. I mentioned this to my friend Akida, who works at Move Me Back, so I hoped that through her experience, she'd convince me to let this go. But instead, what she did was put me in touch with an African organisation in education, Teach for Nigeria. And this is where I had my aha moment of how this needed to get done. I realised there was no way that I was going to get it done by myself. I needed to figure out a way of convincing a large group of people that they were the solution to a problem that looked like it had no solution. I'm referring to Africa's most underutilised asset, its secret weapon, the diaspora. You are representatives of that diaspora. According to a Forge UK, between 1980 and 2010, 30.6 million Africans left the continent to search greener pastures. And to everybody's surprise, their children grew up to be just as passionate, if not more passionate, about the continent. They're highly resourceful, highly skilled, and highly equipped. But they just don't know how to get involved. I'd like to propose that Vemoye is your way of getting involved. We want to mobilise this resource to improve Africa. I know what you're thinking. I just said I wanted to focus on education, and you're not teachers. In order to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of these organisations, we're going to need more than just teachers. We're going to need marketers that will help hone their skills and hone their message so that they can get the word out to their audience. We're going to need people in tech who will help build systems that will help a child in a remote part of Africa join a lesson when there is no teacher. We're going to need people in social media that will help to get the word out that way. If you have a skill, we'll link it to a need. And that is our plan to mobilise and get the job done. So there you have it. We need you. You are the action plan, essentially. One of the biggest frustrations that I had when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do was that I knew I wanted to get involved, but I had no idea how. I really want Vemoye to be the how for people who feel the same way that I do. So we're putting together a database where we're going to collect information from you guys about your skills and how you would like to get involved, and essentially take your skills and match it with a need. So please do check the description bar below and for a link, and then you'll be able to put your name down. So there we have it, essentially our action plan. So now that we have an action plan, how exactly are we going to get it funded? Everything needs money, right? So you're going to have to tune in again next week to find out. You guys saw that coming, didn't you? Okay, so in the meantime, you got it. You got to like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. We want to hear from you guys. What do you think of the story so far? Get involved. We want to hear from you. Okay? See you again next week. Bye.